All right, so we'll start with Coach Fishbein giving a statement, talk a little bit about the season coming up, maybe some of our new guys and how our exhibition play went. Then we'll move on to questions, and then we've got Ford Park are joining us momentarily, and then they'll go up there. You guys can ask them some questions as well. Coach, whenever you're ready.
No, I'm ready to finally play some soccer and get the season rolling. As everyone can imagine, it's been a I don't even know what the adverb is to say over the last several months, but the one constant has been we got an incredible group of guys representing the University of New Mexico who are excited to play in front of their home fans Friday night, and that's what we've all been working for. That's what we're excited about, and I love this group. So I think that's the opening, that it's about the season. You know, we have, what do we have, 3+ months potentially of games. You know, that's the certainty. We have 16 regular season games ahead of us, and we got the first one in a couple of days. And I like where we're at. Great leadership, 3 tremendous seniors, and our upperclassmen have driven this group. They've set the standards. They've been amazing mentors to our young guys and role models, you know, in terms of a commitment to excellence in the classroom, in the community, and a standard of professionalism on the playing field. So I think that's really set the tone, and it's a very focused group that at this point, and I don't see it being an issue, there's no distractions. And I think that's what I'm most proud of and excited for them, that they have this opportunity ahead of them this season. So that's exciting. In terms of what's on deck, 2 top 25 teams here at home. You know, Seattle University, which they had an incredible year last year, went to the second round of the NCAA tournament. Washington, they actually beat University of Washington in the first round. But that's a great way for us to kick it off here at home. 2 excellent teams. And anytime you get top 25 teams at home, that's a good thing. And that's what we've grown accustomed to here. And there'll be more that are coming in during the season once we get into Conference USA play. But that's what we thrive on, big-time opponents. And if you can get them here at home, even better. So excited to get it going. We got a couple of our guys here with us. And I don't know what else to say. Just ready to get this thing rolling and put our focus on the season and on the group. So if you have questions, more than happy to answer.
Coach, how hard is it to switch your mentality from this big, long fight that's drawn out over the summer and into, okay, we've got games. These games are meaningful games. We're past the exhibition season. We've got this one season ahead of us.
Well, I don't even view it in terms of capping anything in terms of longevity. This is what you do. This is what the players do. This is what we do as coaches. You know, if you spend the year in preparation for a fall season, and we've done that. There have been hiccups along the way, but this is why you do this job. This is why the guys have been playing their whole life, you know, for the season. So I don't think it's been that difficult. It's been different than years past, of course, but you have the ability to compartmentalize things. We have an incredible coaching staff. You know, Mike Grazik, Kelly Altman, Lucas Champenois. You know, they've been incredible. They've had a level of stability, focus, clarity, and collectively, I don't think we've missed a beat.
Talked about got some good senior leadership on this team, but you also have a lot of young guys on this team, a lot of freshmen, redshirt freshmen. Probably got to play a lot of those guys. How do you feel about them coming into this season?
Yeah, we got really good players. You know, I mean, there's this thing that we talked to the guys right at the beginning of the season. It's not about how old you are, it's how good you are. And a lot of these young guys are really good. They've played big games. They've played against men. They're ready to go. You know, we've quickly become a pretty cohesive group, a unified group, and that's starts with the leadership, but it's also the maturity of the young guys. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see guys play.
Is there anything you say to those young guys, with their first meaningful college game coming up against a big opponent? Is there anything you can say to them to kind of help prepare them for what that's like?
I mean, they play against great guys at practice when they're playing against each other, so they've gotten a taste of it. It's hard to prepare. There'll be a good crowd. It'll be at night, so they haven't experienced anything like that. But these guys thrive on big games. That's why they come here. That's why people come to play here. They want to play in front of big crowds against top teams.
What has kind of been the fallout of this whole situation, particularly in terms of manpower, players leaving, recruiting efforts, just all of that? What has kind of been the result of it?
Well, recruiting that's a hard one to answer. I mean, there's guys that want to play here at University of New Mexico. If there's a team here, the recruits are going to come here. This is an incredible place to play. In terms of the fallout from all this stuff, yeah, we've had 4 guys transfer, since May. 4 guys, that would have played significant roles on this year's team, but we have guys that can fill their shoes, different players, but yeah, there was going to be some effects.
So, I mean, winning is always what you want to do, but it's even more emphasized now because, winning speaks volumes. You guys want to go out a winner, and hey, what if you win the whole thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, have you guys talked anything like that?
I think you gotta be careful about that. I think any top program, winning's the culmination of doing things right, and I believe in our program and that we do things right. Our guys are gonna be great role models. They're gonna work hard. They're gonna be good students. They're gonna be involved in our community. They're gonna be unified. And winning and losing ultimately comes down to several moments in the game. It's defending properly, maybe making a big save, and it's taking your chances. And this is a group that will be well prepared and confident for those moments of the game. So I don't think it's ever about winning per se. It's about playing up to your potential. It's controlling the things you have control over and putting a group out there that's capable of winning every match. At University of New Mexico, we never enter a game not expecting to win.
At this point, are you expecting any more turnover in your roster, or you guys are good?
I hope not. Yeah, no. School started. We got the guys that we got, and they are fully focused and excited to play.
Coach, how beneficial are those seniors to you in giving that message to the young guys so they're not keeping too far ahead and where's my future after this season?
Yeah, they get it. Our 3 seniors are great students, and they're workers and they're players. So they walk the talk. That's who people aspire to be like as a collegiate athlete. You want to have excellence across the board, and you want to guarantee yourself success in life, at least as much success as you can. And the way you guarantee that is being an outstanding student, being an incredible person, contributing to the greater community. And these guys are soccer players, and they want to be big-time ballers. And all 3 of our seniors, they check the boxes in all those areas.
Coach, how's the health of the team right now? Are you looking okay?
The health's pretty good. The health wasn't so good this summer. Yeah, we lost two of our big incoming guys had season-ending injuries this summer playing, which disappointing for everyone, and that it would have been exciting for the fans. Tough way to enter your freshman year, on crutches, but they'll get through it. Vladimir Mendoza, who was just coming off, he was a starter with the U.S. Under-20 national team. We'd expected him to factor in a good bit this fall. He's out with an ACL. And Peter Chang, a real dynamic attacking player. He's had kind of a reoccurring foot injury, which they're going to have to perform surgery on and put a screw in it. But those guys, you know, I mean, that's part of the game. Like I said, we have talented players to fill roles, and I'm not going to say we're not going to miss a beat, but we're going to put a great team out there every game.
How would you compare this squad to some of your past squads that have had long runs and sometimes?
Yeah, you just got to be careful with that. You know, it's a different team. It's different leadership. It's youth. I mean, there's still a lot to be seen, but in terms of being a unified group, you know, having collective energy and passion, this is a fantastic group. It's going to be interesting just to see how we progress and develop over the course of 16 games.
2 more.
Last year you opened your season at Seattle, Washington. Your second game was Seattle, and that weekend didn't go so well for you. How are you approaching this weekend, and how do you think you're going to change your tactic to get a win this time?
Well, it's a different team. We're playing against a different team. We're playing at home. I mean, last year, I think they were both 1-0 games on the road against NCAA tournament teams. You know, we put ourselves in a challenging situation last year. Of course, you put yourself in a challenging situation this year. There are no easy games, and when you play teams like that, you got to be really good. And I assume this weekend's going to come down to moments, and our guys will be prepared. They have to be confident. Seattle, our opening game, tactically plays very differently than most teams we play. They're fun to watch, skillful, attack-oriented team. So we have to make some adjustments and play to our strengths. And that's going to be a great challenge. And that was kind of the message to the team today. Like, be excited for the challenge. Be up for it. And I think we are and we will be. So one game at a time.
Everything that's happened, obviously, I'm sure is just more a distraction more than anything for you guys. Coming in, though, it's just, I mean, it can affect you either 2 ways. It can hinder you or it can motivate you even more. You think this is your team coming in obviously motivated, but even more motivated?
I don't think it's a motivational tool. Our guys are about this season. I mean, these are experienced, talented players. They want the team to win. They want to win for the school. They want to win for the city. They want to win for the state. But they also have individual goals, and pretty focused group. So I think you just have to be careful, because that serves no benefit to anybody to kind of have that approach, because there is no, I mean, what's the final thing? It's not like we're going to die at the end of the season. Guys are going to be playing. I'm going to be coaching. Our coaches will be coaching, and we'll move on. Do we want it to be here at University of New Mexico? Of course. Every single person wants to represent the University of New Mexico. Time will tell, you know, but that's not the focus. The focus is being our best with the group that we have, enjoying each other's company, and developing successful men. That's what this program's about.
All right. So Ford and Simon have class, so we're going to get a couple questions in with them, and then we get to go.
Yeah, I can stick around a little bit.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yep.
All right, Simon, how do you go first? Simon Spangenberg, those of you looking for pronunciations. Questions for Simon?
Good afternoon.
Simon, you gave one of the most passionate statements at the first Board of Regents meeting. How challenging was it for you to get out of that mode and into game mode? The season's here.
Well, you know, it's something we've talked about a lot within the team and with the coaching staff. Of course, it's a regrettable situation, you know, but we have a job to do. You know, we're here for a reason. We're here to play soccer, football. For me, you know, that's what we do. That's what we do, and that's what we have to do. That's what we have to focus on. There's a lot of distractions going on. There's a lot of those are hard times for us. But at the same time, we have we have to perform. We have to do what we came here to do, and we have to give the community back what they gave us, you know. So we'll look forward to that.
So being a senior on this football team, obviously a leader. How's the morale around the team right now?
It's very good. It's very good. You know, that's I think that was kind of our biggest challenge was to get past those last couple of weeks and month and be able to move forward and focus on the tactics, on the games, on our season. You know, we have 16 games coming up. That's all we think about right now. You know, I think everyone's very excited to play on Friday. All the young guys are very excited to see how the atmosphere is at, because I think we have a very special atmosphere here at UNM. So that's the only focus right now. There's no more distraction with anything else.
Do you guys, you know, the seniors, talk to those young guys about kind of what to expect this weekend in terms of atmosphere and what it's like to actually get out on the field and be playing meaningful games here at home?
Yeah, we talk about that, but at the same time, I don't know how much we can tell them. You know, I think it's more about showing by example. That's the way you kind of teach younger guys. You know, there's only so much you retain by talk or by discussion or dialogue. I think it's more about leading the way in an exemplary way and showing them the best we can how to be an example here at UNM and what this program is about, you know, and how to manage this rather special atmosphere. But yeah.
Being a guy that's been on this team, obviously, what are you really excited about this team individually coming into this year? Is you guys fast? I mean, powered? Like, what are you excited about?
Well, as Coach Fishbein mentioned it, I think it's mostly our biggest asset right now is our unity. We're a very unified team. You know, I'm playing with friends. Guys that aren't playing as much are friends. We spent a lot of time around each other in the last couple of weeks. It's been amazing to get to know new guys. It's been amazing to spend some time around guys that I haven't had the opportunity to spend time with over the last couple of months. So we all got to know each other, and there's this great atmosphere that exists in between in the team right now, which is something that is very special, I think. You know, so I think this is something that we need to base ourselves upon, and it's going to be exciting to be in a competitive environment with friends around me. So I think this is our biggest asset right now.
Are you guys approaching this season as, you know, we're going to show you, you know, we're really going to try and show you something special this year?
Yes and no. You know, I mean, there's I've been here I'm starting my 4th season here. The mentality is the same every year. You know, we're not gonna do anything differently. We're not gonna work in any different way than we have in the last couple of years, just because of whatever has happened in the last couple of weeks or months. You know, it's this is the way this program has been built. This is the way that this program is. We attack every situation in the same way with the same mentality. Outside elements happen, but I think our coaching staff and the culture of this program teaches us to not dwell too much upon that. You know, try to in a way keep any outside element away from that, not being affected by any sort of distraction, if you can call that a distraction.
Anything else for Simon? Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Simon. All right, Ford Parker, being goal this year. Questions?
You've been kind of waiting in the wings now for a couple of years. You're a local kid, now having the chance, you know, to be the starting goalkeeper. What's that like for you?
I mean, it's exciting. I think everybody comes here to play. Unfortunately, I had to wait a couple of years, but I think it was a big learning experience for me. Jason was a good leader, good mentor to me, and I think the biggest thing that I can do for the guys below me, like Alex Federley and Anthony Munoz, is be the same that Jason was for me. Just hopefully they can push me and I can push them, and we can have a good good core goalkeeping crew this season.
Having experience taking the kicks from the mark in overtime last year, how big was that for you coming into this season?
That was actually 2 years ago, but I try to look at it like just work hard every day. I don't think that changed my mentality at all. I don't think that boosted my confidence, that really did anything for me. It was just exciting to get my opportunity and be able to provide for my team. And I think that's going to go a long way this season.
You used to be known as a PK specialist. What do you want people to know you from that?
That's a tough question. I think for my teammates, I want to be a good leader. I think for my community, I want to represent them the best I can. So I don't think I have a title for myself. I just want to be the best I can be.
As the local guy, as the guy who grew up on that field, watching from when you were young to now, does that give you any extra motivation going into the season? You know, do you want to just show everybody just how good you guys really can be?
I think everybody knows how good we are. I don't think we need to prove that to anyone. I mean, growing up, being from Albuquerque, we have a culture here, I guess, that everybody wants to be a Lobo. You know what I mean? I grew up, I didn't know if it was possible. I got fortunate enough to be able to be a part of the team, and I don't think we need to prove anything to anyone. I think everybody knows how good we are, and we're going to show them how good we are on Friday.
Questions for Ford?
Are you guys ready for Seattle? How do you think the defense is looking right now, and do you think they're going to provide a different kind of challenge?
Seattle's an interesting team. They kind of play a different formation than we usually see, but I think the coaches and I guess our team is ready for it. I think Mike and Kelly have provided a good understanding to how they're going to play and how they're going to line up against us, and I think we're pretty prepared for that.
All right. Thanks, Ford.